Hopefully this records my voice. If not, that will suck because it's happened before. So yeah, I'm gonna be replaying Assassin's Creed 3 because this was technically the first Assassin's Creed that I ever like really got into, and then got me into the series of like the games. And this came out when I was in 6th grade, so then I played this, and then I played Assassin's Creed 2, and then a little bit of Brotherhood. I played a little bit of the first one, but since I didn't own it, I didn't finish it, and I lost Brotherhood. Or no, I also didn't own Brotherhood, so I wasn't able to finish it. But then I got Black Flag. I finished that once when I had Xbox One. Broke that on my PlayStation now, obviously. But yeah, enough of that. I'm gonna get started. If I'm honest, I guess I technically cheated in a way. I have an Ubisoft account, as it says in the bottom right corner. So I totally spent some coins I had from other games like South Park, Stick of Truth, and Fracture Butthole. Love those games. Finished Stick of Truth. I'm stuck on Fracture Butthole and I just can't get past it, but I wish I could. Alright, enough about those games. Let's do this. I really loved this game when I first played it in 6th grade, and I beat it all the way. It took me a while because I wasn't that good. I'm probably mumbling too, but that's me. But I wasn't that good back in 6th grade. I played the games because I really liked them, but I sucked ass at them. Boom. I'm excited. I'm pumped. Single player. Start new game. Noise a hoe. Yes, I am.
Used to be when people talked about the end of the world, we locked them up. Or laughed them off.
Shut up now.
Sometimes both. But we never took them seriously. Maybe we should have. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Better to start at the beginning, with the abduction of Desmond Miles, my son. This boy had no ambition, no direction, no plans for the future. What he did have was a heritage, one he chose to deny. It nearly cost him his life. He was captured and imprisoned. Those who took him believed he could help them find something. The apple. One of several artifacts we call pieces of Eden. Bits of ancient technology scattered across the globe. Some hidden, some found, all of them dangerous. Most are held by a single group, the same group that now had Desmond. You know them as Abstergo Industries. We know them as the Templars, as the enemy. We've been fighting them for thousands of years. Even longer if you believe the stories of their origins.
Those are the enemies. Yeah, and that's...
After all,
oh, why can't I remember his name? He's from the first one.
That's the beauty and the horror of the Animus.
And that's Ezio.
A device that allows us to enter and experience the lives of our ancestors. It holds the power to change everything, to show us history the way it really happened. Up until its creation, to the victor went the spoils.
Definitely Assassin's Creed 2 is my favorite.
We're trying to fix that. To free minds and bodies both.
This is my
but there's only
favorite.
So much that we can do. And the Templars have the upper hand these days. But something larger than the Assassins and Templars is approaching. Bigger than all of us. And if we can't find a way to stop it, these next few weeks will probably be our last. Everyone's last. In the end, it all comes down to him. To Desmond. Through the Animus, he discovered his heritage, explored the lives of his ancestors, and uncovered their secrets. When that was done, he trained. He used another ancestor to provide decades of experience in the span of a few days. It worked. I think. Soon though, soon we'll know. The ominous date fast approaches, December 21st, 2012. None of us knows what it'll bring, only that this is where they want us to be.
Leonardo da Vinci
when it does.
Figure this shit out for me.
They've been guiding us in their own fractured, frustrating way. These voices from the first civilization, the ones who came before, a precursor race of immense power and uncertain motives. They're the ones who made the pieces of Eden. This is where they've led him, and through him, us. He
Oh,
stands
I
at the
remember
entrance
this room.
to this
room is so
long-lost
cool.
place, armed with the knowledge of Altair and the abilities of Ezio. He
Altair,
holds in his hands the
yeah! And that's
apple of
Ezio from
Eden,
Brotherhood.
and we
I really
his
wish I
side,
could play
ready to
Brotherhood.
support him however we can. His name is Desmond Miles, and he has brought us to the end.
Desmond. Oh yeah, after. Oh my god, dude! I don't want to say it. 'Cause I think I just remember part of the ending of this game now, but I plan on, you know, playing through this game because I don't remember all of it. That is some smart little coding back there, you know, making the sunlight look like it's covering it so you can't see through it. So they just actually built the trees right there. I know what they're doing. She kind of looks like Telltale. That girl
We're
kind of
here.
looked like she was animated by Telltale's comic-y hair. Like, I feel like it can't be a coincidence that he dresses like with the same exact colors, you know? Like, he's like, this is how my like two main ancestors' main colors are red and
Let's go.
white, so I need a hoodie that's red and white, you know? It's dope though. It is a dope hoodie. I gotta give him that. Like, he walks like he's like fascinated by everything. He's like slightly scared and like he's in awe. He's like, oh my god. Like he's like, you know what I mean? I'll tell you, I was so bad at video games, or didn't understand video games so much in 6th grade. When I first played this game, I immediately quit as soon as I saw the wall. I didn't continue to walk forward. I was just like, there's a wall right there. So I tried turning around, wouldn't let me. I'm like, oh, screw this. And then it's like, what the hell? And I was just like, nope, I quit. I told all my friends, like, I can't get past the first part. They're like, what do you mean the first part? I'm like, the beginning of the game. And they all thought when like you start playing, I'm like, no.
In another
this
moment,
part.
down went Alice
Little
after
did I
it,
know, obviously.
never once considering how in the world she was to get out again.
Whoa. Why is Desmond not carrying anything? Is it because they know he needs to do some assassin shit? What the fuck? Whoa!
I think we're here.
Oh man, I lost my glow stick. Ain't that a bitch? I can't run or anything. I hate that. You know, it's supposed to be remastered, but like, come on, look at Desmond right there. That is not 2020 graphics. You know how they have like the remastered zombies on like Black Ops 3. That looks remastered 100%, or maybe just more. But no, they are remastered, obviously, 100%. But come on, come on. And not to brag, like I got on Black Friday, but I have the PlayStation 4 Pro, so like I'm pretty sure it's like the best graphics you can get on PlayStation 4, at least for the consoles. You know, obviously with a PC, like that's what you want. But you know, I like my console. Oh, excuse me. Look at his hair, man.
The key. You must find the key.
You got it, Juno. I got you, bitch.
Son?
Sir.
Here we go again.
Desmond?
Do you hear us?
Yeah.
There we go.
What happened?
The temple triggered a bleeding effect. You collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
So naturally, you dropped me into the Animus instead of, I don't know, making sure I was okay?
You weren't in any danger. Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you, and I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
Right. Of course.
Son,
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way. It's a key. Just no idea where it is, though. Guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
She?
Juno, Dad. She's talking to me.
Okay, Desmond. While you were, visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
I kind of need a review on how to play
Alright.
the game.
What do you need me to do?
We'll start simple. Walk to the marker over there. Okay, Desmond. Let's practice climbing on these objects.
Let's go. Boom, boom. Boom.
Free run your
I'm
way
a
through this little obstacle
natural.
course.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Look at me, look at me. Ooh, ooh. Oh no. I jinxed it. Look at, let's go again. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Look at me go, I'm a freaking cheetah. Woo, look at that. Ooh, 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 ooh.
That's a constraint. These are optional objectives that raise your synchronization rate. All right, Desmond. Follow the on-screen instructions and kill the 2 Templars. All you have to do here is jump the gap.
Oh, wait. Oh, I thought I was supposed to do. Okay, wait, I can't go so fast. It's kind of like just combobulating with all these lines and whatnot. Pull up. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh. Look at me, I'm a freaking assassin already, dude. Born again assassin. Let's go. Oh. Oh yeah, now I remember why I love jumping from the chimneys in this game. That was my shite. Oh, well.
Synchronization levels look good now. We should be able to build the
something?
world. Time to find out what the temple wants from you.
Ain't that some ass? Look at Rude Awakening. Alright. Dude, this guy. What an asshole. We're about to go see the opera. I can't really do that at all.
Sir.
That was ass.
Everything all right, sir?
Yes, fine. I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Right.
Where shall I retrieve you once you're done?
Front of the Opera House. And be quick about it. Don't expect to be here long.
I'll bring her round at once.
Forgot that you gotta play as this guy for a little
Invitation,
while.
please.
It makes you think that he's the
Shall I
good
take
guy,
your coat,
sort
sir?
of. That's weird about this game. Like, they're doing a bad thing, I'm pretty sure, at the beginning, right? I'm just gonna shut up. I don't remember.
Ladies
Alright.
and gentlemen,
I can fast
you are
walk.
requested to kindly find your seats.
Oh, thank you.
Good evening, sir.
Good
This
evening.
way, please.
Alright, thank you. Oh, excuse me. Pardon me?
My apologies.
Oh, yes, sorry. Don't mean to offend any of y'all. I think I'm kind of doing, I did a little bit of an Australian accent at the end there. I'm gonna stop with the accents.
Evening, Haytham.
Reginald?
I can't tell you how happy I was to hear they'd mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far. Have you seen it before?
Once. My father brought me here as a child. Though I remember little of it.
Technically, there's
I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't. On to business then. Do you see him?
And the statesman, because he's so great, thinks his trade as honest as mine.
He's seated in one of the boxes above.
The stairs are watched. You'll need to find another way up.
Like me too, he acts in a double capacity.
I already have.
Against post and for.
alright, so, like, if I'm right, this guy is also related to
Since we live by 'em.
the main Desmond. Like, Desmond, that's why, yeah, obviously, that's why we're playing as him. So there's 4 people you technically play as who are related to Desmond.
1,000 pardons. My apologies.
Oh, I'm sorry. he just yeeted him back. He was like, excuse me, sit the fuck down.
This is death without reprieve. I may mention a book.
Okay, this always made no sense to me. Everyone can totally see him. He's by far the worst assassin.
I can get more by her staying in.
He's just an asshole. Like, how do they not see this? Oh, that's hot. Wait. Oh, at first I thought that was 2 girls. I'm like, oh, that's even better. Boom. See, that was loud.
I've got a bit of stage fright.
A little Dutch courage up with the bloom in your cheek.
Jeremy's really burning up the boards tonight. He's a marvel.
I'll make haste and use it, boy. And let your friends know what I intend.
Haytham. You should have come to me. We would have found another way.
Yes. But then you would have known. For what it's worth, I'm sorry.
As am I.
See, boom. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's creepy. I bet she was related to that guy just because she was checking me out. Little does she know, the guy she was just checking out murdered probably her father.
Big side balcony! Hurry!
Come, please!
Over there! That's the one that's doing the murder!
That man there! Seize
The
him!
man was killed in the upper balconies.
Oh,
But
my.
I've done no wrong. I swear
Search
it.
him. Any weapons?
I beg your pardon.
Did they find
No
the
pushing,
killer?
please! Patience, please!
Let us through.
Order! We must have order! Order! We must have order!
Can't look suspicious. Okay, no.
It happened
We
right
must
in that
leave at
balcony.
once.
What are those men doing?
I'm staying where it's safe.
Order! We must have order! Move! Move! Imbecile!
Where are you going?
I need to get out. Too close in here. I must get some air. Calm
Whoa, look at all that trippy stuff out there. Someone must have spiked. Oh, excuse me, asshole.
And how was the opera?
Rather dull, truth be told.
Shall we be off then?
Aye. To Fleet and Bride.
By your command.
That's what Desmond's looking for in the place he's in right now.
Fascinating. Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key.
Aha.
If this book is to be believed, it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who came before.
Ah, yes. Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world. Do we know what it is that will be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge, perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them.
Templars.
They
and
are
their
still an
followers.
enigma, these precursors.
I remember they
But of
didn't
one
like
thing
ever
I am
show
certain.
it.
Whatever
this,
waits
so that's-
behind those doors shall prove a great
Yeah.
boon to us all.
Shut up.
Or our enemies, should they find it first?
They won't. You've seen to that.
I assume you know where this storehouse is?
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Gentlemen,
How fare your calculations?
I believe the site lies somewhere within this region.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
My apologies. Were that I could be more accurate.
That's all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've called you here, Master Kenway. We'd like for you to travel to America, locate the storehouse, and take possession of its contents.
I'm yours to command, although a job of this magnitude will require more than just myself.
Of course. Upon this paper are the names of 5 men sympathetic to our cause. Each is also uniquely suited to aid you in your endeavor. With them at your side, you will want for nothing.
Well, then I'd best be on my way.
I knew our faith in you was not misplaced. We've booked you passage to Boston. Your ship leaves at dawn.
Your ship leaves.
Go
at
forth,
dawn.
Hatham, and bring honor to us all.
Alright, sequence 1's done. That was easy as fluff. need to view progress. Literally, that was the first sequence, and all I do is walk around and nothing else, basically. Let's do it.
Some fresh air might do me good.
I love these kind of songs. Hold up, what are these dice? What's this dice stuff? These are games. Should I try it? No, I'm not gonna try it. No, thank you. Hang on. What are these things over here? Because if I can make these guys my friends when they mutiny, that's what I want.
Good morning, Doctor.
To you as well.
A question, if I may. Do you serve aboard the ship, or are you simply taking passage?
A bit of both, actually. I've been commissioned by the Royal Navy to study maritime illness. I'll be observing the crew during the journey. We have found that sailors fare far better on the open seas than the rest of us. I hope to discover why that is.
Well, I hope you are successful in your endeavors.
As do I. Thank you for the kind words.
This other guy I can talk to.
A moment to talk?
Ah, a fellow Londoner. Good to see I'm not the only man of means aboard. Rupert Martin, pleased to meet you.
Haytham Kenway. Pleasure.
Seems we picked an excellent time to leave the city.
Oh?
You didn't hear about the murder at the Opera House?
No. What happened?
They're still trying to sort it all out. And I suspect they'll be at it for a good long while.
Any word on the motive?
They've ruled out robbery, so perhaps it was a business arrangement gone sour. Or something more personal, more lurid. Who knows? But I am glad to be away from it. The city grows more dangerous by the day.
Alright, now so I feel like all the crew are wearing blue, so those guys won't do me any good. Oh. Talk to more people.
Captain?
Mr. Kenway.
I just wanted to thank you again for taking me aboard.
Kenway.
And apologize for any
Hey,
inconvenience
this guy's
that may have
related
caused.
to Edward Kenway.
Inconvenience
the
would be an
fourth one.
understatement.
What a nice little
I'm sorry, I don't follow.
My ship was held in port for 2 days that we might accommodate
Samuel
you.
Smith.
I lost several contracts as a result.
I had no
Mr.
idea.
Kenway.
Of course not. You nobles are all the same.
Oops, sorry. My Kenway?
Hello, sir.
Do you expect we'll have a pleasant crossing?
It is a quiet time of year, though rogue storms in troubled waters are not unheard of.
Maybe.
But no need to fret. At worst, they'll prove an inconvenience. I'm more concerned about pirates and rogue privateers.
Have you encountered them before?
Aye. But the Providence is a strong ship, and her crew well trained. They will surely keep us safe.
and then all will be well.
These
sure
are the
about that?
assholes.
Of course. Have I ever led you astray?
Nah. Oh, you don't sit right with the others.
Have faith, my friend. You'll see.
Well, well. Seems our esteemed guest has deigned to grace us with his presence. You might want to head back to your quarters. Top deck's no place for tender parnells.
So I thought. And yet here you are.
Fancy yourself a joker, eh? Let's see how funny you find this.
That's enough, Graves.
Stay out of this.
Listen to this, Hector. Thinks he can swagger on up here and declare himself king of the castle.
Please, fellas, call this off. If the captain
To
sees us...
hell with the captain. And to hell with you, Mills. Whose side you on, anyway?
I'm ready to go again if you are.
This is unwise.
Why's that? You think I'm afraid of you?
No. But you should be. Do you yield?
Never! How do you like these odds?
What's the meaning of this?
Captain!
Explain yourself at once, Mr. Kenway.
These thought we were simply passing the time with a bit of sport, Captain.
How about you pass the time by doing your goddamn jobs instead? I wasn't aware I was paying you to loll about. A word, please, Mr. Kenway.
Oh, I nearly forgot. There's your knife back.
I don't care for you, Mr. Kenway.
You're a poor leader, ill-tempered and cruel, and it's clear your crew has no respect for you.
Ooh, roasted, dude.
Look, I don't want to argue. In fact, I need a favor.
Oh, this is rich.
I suspect some of the men intend to mutiny.
Really? What a surprise.
As I cannot trust any of them, I am compelled to turn to you.
And why should I help you?
Because if they do intend to betray, I'm the only hope you have of reaching America alive. Well, what will it be?
If what you say is true, what other choice do I have?
Thank you.
But let me be clear. Should you ever dare to insult or threaten me again, I'll not hesitate but to cut off your head myself. Are we understood? Excellent. Good day.
Boom.
Mr. Kenway.
Captain?
Captain?
Whatever they're up to, I believe it's coming to a head.
I'd best get to work.
Okay, finally start using some weapons, bro. Now it wants me to talk.
He's cut our rations again. Claims we're not provisioned for such luxuries.
It's not right that you should feast on lamb and wine. They're stuck with tinned fish and biscuits. You looking for another fight? That it? Go away.
Well, dude, I didn't even say anything to them. What? You should have said something.
Quite the basting you gave Graves and Quill.
Wasn't by choice.
Aye. Blockheads, the both of them. Where are my manners? Louis Mills. Pleased to meet you.
Haytham Kenway. So, should I be watching my back?
I think the boys learned their lesson. They're normally not so nasty. Honest, it's just the past few crossings have been a bit rough.
Oh?
Captain's trying to cut costs. Reduced rations, lower wages, more dangerous cargo. It's put the crew on edge.
Is there cause for concern, then?
Not if I can help it. But the captain needs to think about the way he treats his men.
I can't remember if he's actually a good guy or the leader of all of it.
I ain't got nothing to say to you.
Slit goddamn throat. Oh, wants me to go down there.
You there! I have some questions for you.
That's nice, but I ain't got time to gossip. Probably wouldn't have anything useful to share anyway. You want information? Try the cook or the doctor. Everyone's always chatting them up.
Now even more people to talk to.
Well, Doctor, if you have a moment.
Have you taken ill?
Oh, nothing like that.
Doctor's got a sick
I was wondering
beard.
if you'd heard any
Fake
rumblings
hair,
of trouble aboard.
What sort of trouble?
Unusual complaints or grievances? Men taking issue with the captain or
You
the
sound
passengers?
just like James. Like I told him, I've been much too busy with my research to notice anything not work-related.
And where might I find James?
The galley's your best bet. Now, if you'll excuse me...
Ooh, James, where are you, dude? Nice stretch of his head there. Oh, James.
Are you James?
Aye.
Haytham Kenway. Pleased to meet you.
I know who you are.
I was hoping you could answer some questions.
I figured as much, but not here. Follow me. So, what do you want to know?
Have you seen or heard anything out of the ordinary since we left port? Anything that gives cause for concern?
Some of the men have been gathering at night on the upper deck. I've only caught bits of their conversations, so I couldn't say for certain what they're up to. But I suspect it bodes ill.
Is it a mutiny they're planning?
All I know is there's little love for the captain. Mills has been trying to talk him down, but there's only so much one man can do.
Thank you for the information.
I only wish to see us reach the colonies alive.
Evening, sir.
How are things?
Calm and quiet. Just the way I like it. What brings you topside?
Thought I'd wander a bit. Stretch my legs. That's all.
Take care where you tread. The deck hides all manner of danger in the dark.
What was that? Someone's throwing cargo overboard. But why?
He's cut our rations again. Claims we're not provisioned for such luxuries.
It's not right that you should feast on lamb and wine. We're stuck with tinned fish and biscuits.
Interesting. Yeah, sure.
Curious.
They're leading another boat to us.
Most curious.
Any news?
Each night it's the same. I scout one area, and they drop the painted barrels from another. I'm going to need to recruit an extra pair of eyes. Maybe James or Mills.
Why are they doing this?
Near as I can tell, the barrels serve as markers. They're leaving a trail. My fear is it's only a matter of time before whoever's following it.
Ship sighted aft! She's
Knew
made
it.
and ready to fire!
Knew it.
Beat to quarters, men! Ready the... Brace! Everybody down! A warning shot! Seems they don't mean to sink us, but board us instead! Man the cannons! Make ready to fight! I want you below decks.
Why? Let me help you secure the ship.
Do you know how to rig a sail? To load a cannon? To wage war at sea? I didn't think so. Now return to your cabin, or do I need to have you escorted? Secure the hatch!
Haytham.
Have you been topside? A ship's appeared and means to board us. It's strange. There's no sign of mutiny aboard. Doesn't make sense.
Ah, but it does.
What do you mean?
Knew it.
Did you
He
think
is
you
a
could
bad
escape
guy.
from London so easily after what you did at the opera? That we wouldn't notice? That we wouldn't follow?
Ah. So that's what this is about.
Oh, wait, he's
Surrender,
actually a good guy.
and I will see that you are treated with honor.
If you wish to treat me with honor, give me a sword.
Are you sure this is how you want to play it?
Because I'm one of the bad guys. So much. Come here. Yeah, there we go.
I told you to stay below decks.
I did as you asked. Only Mills was there waiting for me. He's the one that drew that ship here. There was no mutiny, only him.
What do they want?
Me.
Then they can have you.
Is that so?
You'll catch us anyway. There's nothing to be done.
I can think of something.
You wish us to sail into the storm?
It's our only chance.
I won't do it.
Then I will.
All right, all right. Those ropes secured! I told you this was madness!
Calm yourself. I'll fix your sail for you.
Haha, see, he did need the help of an assassin. Oh, wow, that's a big one.
We need more speed! Loose the sails! Take them! You take the foremast! James, to the mainmast with you! Together, help me out. Got you, James.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
You're welcome.
Make ready for our arrival, men!
Arrival? I see no land, only this interminable fog.
The gulls tell us all we need to know. Climb into the crow's nest and you'll see.
got a badge. Ain't that something?
Master Kenway! Master Kenway!
Yes, may I help you?
Charles Lee, sir.
Ah,
Pleasure to make your
Charles
acquaintance.
Lee.
I've been
What a
asked to introduce you to the city,
frickin'
help you settle in. Oh, no need, sir. I've arranged for your bags to be delivered to the inn.
I don't care. Oh
Are
my.
you by any chance John and Isabella's son?
One and the same.
Your commission is with Edward Braddock, is it not?
Aye. But he's yet to reach America, and I figured I might... Well, at least until he arrives. I thought...
Yes? Out with it.
Forgive me, sir. I had hoped that I might study under you. If I am to serve the Order, I can imagine no better mentor than yourself.
Kind of you to say, but I think you overestimate me.
Impossible, sir. This way.
Thief! Someone stop him!
Boston's quite a lively city.
There's all manner of things to see and do. Once you've settled in, I suggest you take some time to walk the streets. Who knows what opportunities you might discover.
Hold a moment. Need to fetch a few things before we get to work.
I'll arrange for horses while you do that.
Get back here with that, you rogue!
Thank you.
In today's one-penny Boston Country Journal.
Damned sprigs. This accursed city will be the death of me.
Benjamin Franklin.
You seem troubled, friend.
That's because I am. Greatly so, in fact.
What's happened?
I was robbed. The old Balkan file. Though
Oh,
I've managed to
Benjamin's-
restore what's mine, I fear it's ruined.
He's
You mean the book?
invisible.
This is no ordinary book. It's an almanac. The first I ever wrote. Benjamin Franklin, pleased to meet you.
Haytham Kenway.
You must be new to Boston.
Why do you say that?
You're still possessed of virtue. To stop and help an old lout like myself. I don't mean to impose, but you seem a spry fellow. Should you happen to find my missing pages, I'll reward you.
Look, I'm not sure if I...
It's all right, all right. If you have the time, hurrah! If not, no harm done. The thing is useless in its current state anyway. But should you somehow manage to restore it, you'll find me inside that general store.
Oh, look, there he is now. Oh, still invisible.
Well, that was interesting.
Merseyside Saddlers wishes it to be known a great clearing of leather infantry shall take place this Friday. Come equip your dubbing with the best, for less.
Good to see you, my friend.
Good to see you too. What did it say I need to do? Alright. Got some weapons.
For the best red...
We ride for the Green Dragon Tavern. The proprietors are eccentric, but the rooms are spacious and they do not pry.
Have you been told why it is I've come to Boston?
No, Master Birch said I should know only as much as you saw fit to share. He sent me a list of names and bade me ensure you could find them.
And have you had any luck with that?
Aye. William Johnson waits for us at the Green Dragon.
How well do you know him?
Not well, but he saw the order's mark and did not hesitate to come.
Prove yourself loyal to our cause, and you may yet know our plans as well.
I should like nothing more, sir.
Mission complete. Oh. Pooh. You don't even know you just did that to. Alright. I think we're ending up here for the first walkthrough episode. Didn't do much really, but I want to play through the whole campaign, so if I'm honest, I'm really hungry, so thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Question mark if you want. Yeah. Peace.